What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel, my aunt. You are now tuned in to my aunt TV. Now, you already know the routine. As I said before, in my last 3-4 videos, we this close to hitting that 1K. We had 930, 932 to be exact. It keep going up and down. Y'all know how YouTube is. But we at 930. We gonna round it all at 930. So if you really rocking with your boy and you support the channel, I need y'all to like, share, subscribe, but most importantly, hit that notification bell and make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. Now y'all remember the video I did on Charleston White. I did a few of them. But this video in particular, I think I said this in a few of the videos that I did in Charleston White. I can't be exact. You can go on my channel and check for yourself. But I do remember saying this. He's no different than the people he judges, especially Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell threatened to rape Kev Gills' Mick Wi-Fi. That's what we call him. Mick Wi-Fi, aka Mr. Plus One, Mr. Closet. Kev Gills. He threatened to rape his 12-year-old daughter, his 12-year-old son, and every 12-year-old in his family. Yes, he threatened that. I have the footage. But now, I have the footage and recording. This is the audio that you're going to hear of Charleston White openly admitting to raping a white woman. Yes. He openly admitted to raping a woman. Now, I had people in my comment section talking about where's the video, where's the proof. Here you go.
Damn right, you goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh man, no, just sit here and talking to these people, tell them about when I raped this one girl one time. Just come home with me, let me eat on it. Oh man, no, just sit here and talking to these people, tell them about when I raped this one girl one time. Just come home with me, let me eat on it. We worked together, she was allowed to me, she let me, she let me eat on her. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she said no, so I took it. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she said no, so I took it. That's what I told him, I did it right now.
Rape is the most horrible thing that you could do to anybody on this earth. But Charleston White made it clear that he's never raped anybody or been convicted of raping anybody. But he's making satire because black people brag about selling drugs, killing each other, and putting pills in, and she ain't even know.
The next day.
Because most of our content is starting to get reckless. And you judge an apple or a person from their actions, not what they tell you, but from what you see them doing. And it's getting to the point to where that with Charleston White, his ignorance is overshadowing his message. I believe in Charleston White. I want Charleston White to get back on his path. But no, now it's to the point where people are questioning me and saying, yo, Hassan Campbell, you came out as a child victim, and he's saying he raped a white woman. And my response to them is, he only said that because black people don't have the balls to talk out against white people the way Kanye is doing. But that excuse is getting burnt out because it's disgusting.
Oh, hell no! What I don't understand is, I'm really having a hard time understanding how Hassan Campbell is going to sit there and say, oh, first of all, his excuse for Charleston White raping that woman is the dumbest excuse ever. It wasn't a good excuse in the first place. He talking about people are coming at me talking about you are a child victim and you support a man that said he raped a white woman, and rape is disgusting. When you threaten to rape someone's children, you threaten to rape niggas every day. How many times have you said, oh, I'm gonna get Bambada to fuck you in the ass? Oh, I'm gonna put my dick in your mouth till you choke. He threatens to rape someone in every argument. Every single argument. So how dare he got the audacity, the motherfucking audacity, to sit there and judge Charleston White. Both of these motherfuckers is sick. Both of these motherfuckers is sick. Sit there and talk about some, he said, judging T.I. on his parenting, talking about that was my son, I will whoop his ass. You need to correct your son. So what about Hassan Campbell Jr.? You better be careful there, little buddy. What about Hassan Campbell Jr.? You ain't doing no correcting with him. Like 10 Toes Down said, last I checked, he was a transformer. Bring it back. Shout out to 10 Toes TV for that. Last I checked, Hassan Campbell Jr. was a transformer. So go correct your son. Why would T.I. call you? Like, what would he call you for? Why would he want to call you? Out of all people. He don't fucking know you. Talking about some, I would like T.I. to call me, or I could have called T.I. To say I don't like nephew behavior. What the fuck would he want to talk to you about his son for? I said this in my last video, but let's get back to the point. This nigga is the most hypocritical nigga ever, and his excuse for defending Charleston White was a dumb one in the first place, and then you use the same excuse to turn your back on him. Both of these motherfuckers is sick, and they're playing the back and forth game. I wouldn't be surprised if this whole entire situation was planned. I would not be surprised at all. I wouldn't. What would be surprising about this shit? It happens all the time. Hassan Campbell does this with everybody he joins up with. Like I said, when someone is doing the work that he claims he's doing, he tries to link up with them so he can attach himself to their work. And when that doesn't work, or if it doesn't work, he say, oh, you stole my style. You stole my style. And come up with some bullshit ass excuse to beef with him. He did it with Kwame Brown. I was fighting for my life on YouTube, so I went at Kwame Brown. She 1090J. Oh, he a white boy making this, that, and the third. You a colonizer on our culture. Who's our culture? Who's we? Nigga, you're not black. You speak on black people and black culture all day, every day, and you're not fucking black. You're the worst. He's the worst example of a Muslim. Worst example. If I was still Muslim, I would want to go upside his fucking head because he disrespects the religion on a daily basis. What Muslim carries himself the way Hassan does? They don't. Islam don't play that rape shit. Islam don't play that rape shit. And Hassan Campbell give off rapey vibes all the time. All he does is talking about raping men. Anytime he argues with a man, he threatens to rape him. But that doesn't excuse Charleston White. I told y'all this motherfucker was sick from the very beginning. Yes, I agree with him going against Hassan Campbell and him exposing Hassan Campbell for the fake community activist that he is. Yes, I totally agree with that shit. And yes, I think he's right in some parts about T.I. and his son, because T.I. did act a fool all year. Now that I finally see the full story, because at first, y'all, you see my first video, I'm like, that shit is wrong. And yes, I think he still could have went about it a different way. Like, 18 or not, that's still a fucking child. Charleston White say you describe all the inmates that you get out of jail as kids. All them killers and drug dealers and offenders that he get out of jail that are 18 or younger, he describes them as kids. So why wouldn't T.I.'s son be a kid? He's still a fucking kid to me. Yes, T.I. needs to go upside his son's head because his son is disrespectful. Yes, T.I. parenting is fucking terrible. When his son went in that restaurant and acted a fool like that and T.I. tried to justify it. Oh yes, Oh yes, I think Charleston White is on that. I mean, yeah, Charleston White and Hassan Campbell's right on that. He needs to correct his son, but that's none of their fucking business. You don't threaten to rape a child, and you don't be 50-something years old arguing with a child, and then top that off, Hassan Campbell tries to interject, and then you go at that child too. You gonna talk about somebody's kids is ugly when all your kids, I'm talking about Hassan Campbell in this part. How you gonna call T.I.'s son kids ugly when majority of your kids have a disability? And it's his sperm that's causing these disabilities because all the babies are from different women. All the babies aren't going to have disabilities from every last one of them with different women. No, nigga, that's your seed that's doing that to them kids. I'm not trying to talk about nobody's kids, but you can't sit there. He's the last person to be talking about somebody's kids ugly. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And then to top that off, you put a fucking hammer up to your child, your daughter's head with a mental disability. I think she's autistic. She was so fucking scared. I got the picture. She was so fucking scared. So he's the last person to be talking about somebody's kids. But yes, I think T.I. was wrong. And then for T.I. to go cry to people talking about I can't believe y'all didn't defend me, and this, that, and the third. You've been acting like a fool the last couple fucking years. You jumped up on stage and heckled that woman for no reason. You start heckling that lady at her comedy show, and then when she spin it back on you, you get up and take the mic from her and interrupt her show. Still never took accountability for that. When your son acted a fool, he been acting a fool all fucking year. You turn a blind eye to it, and then try to act like you're doing some parenting when people call you out on it. But what I did, let me backtrack that, because Charleston White said we ain't seen no parenting from T.I. until now. But T.I. didn't his whole family have a goddamn reality show of him parenting for the last like 5 to 10 years? I think so. But at the end of the day, both of these motherfuckers are sick. I just wanted to prove to y'all that Charleston White did come out of his mouth and say that he raped a woman. So he's no different than the people that he judged. How is wanting to kill rappers and gang members any different than them gang members wanting to kill each other? How is it any different? Either way, and no matter how you slice it, it's still killing. It's still negative, it's still violent, it's still hurting our people. It's still hurting our people at the end of the day. It changes nothing. It changes nothing. At the end of the day, all it is people pointing fingers at each other that are two sides of the same fucked up coin. That's all I see in this whole situation. Hassan Campbell and Charleston White are two sides of the same fucked up coin. But that's just my humble opinion. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Make sure it's on all. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remy L. My Ot. You are now tuned in to my Ot TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then, you better be careful there, little buddy.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I do cocaine. Don't tell nobody.